for the youths Sierra Leone. Try and understand. We got better plans for the nation, yeah. That's our ambition. Transforming into the youth for tomorrow, yeah. Hey, hey. Transformative leaders.
Oh, don't come for with the woman there, with the woman there. Say no to prostitutions.
You know me see me a captain, I go make 'em. Yeah, yo. Up for you, Sierra Leone, don't come. See what is done, oh. Yak bad done, yeah. Oh, for the youth, Sierra Leone. Try and understand.
As we celebrate our third anniversary, today, June 14, 2023, I say to you, congratulations. And I want to take this opportunity to thank all the members of Hope for Youths across the world for the amazing work we're going to do over 3 years for maintain the integrity of this organization. We, the directors and coordinators, we could not have done this without your support. You, the donors, and you, the members and the leaders of each chapter. For that, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And we appreciate everything we're going to do as future leaders of Sierra Leone to serve as innovative, transformative, and visionary leaders. But as we celebrate this third anniversary, we all know waiting day at stake. And what is at stake is the peace and the stability of the beautiful Sierra Leone, the green, white, and blue. And the election that is upcoming. And we are all on pins and needles to pray for a peaceful election and a peaceful transition of power. See, for build we country, democracy must prevail. And that democracy comes with a fragile peace that we all therefore work together to make whole. But I'm very proud of Hope for Youth that over the last 3 years, when I don't do such an amazing job of preaching peace on issues against gender-based violence, against political violence, against drugs, kush, against prostitution, and all the negatives of society. So to you, the amazing youths, I say thank you for a job well done. And as we always say, don't ask what Sierra Leone can do for you. Ask, what can I do for Sierra Leone? And I know you, the youths of Hope for Youths, are doing a whole lot for Sierra Leone, and I could testify to that. You know, we continue to build the vision for the new America of Africa. We could change the trajectory from negative concepts to positive concepts. And we embody this mission and this goal in hope, where the H in hope stands for health, the O for opportunities, the P for possibilities, and the E for empowerment. And we are taking this mission to all the youths across the country, one youth at a time, one village at a time, one chiefdom at a time, one district at a time, and one region at a time. So collectively, we would build the Sierra Leone that will be the envy of the world. Yes, it's not going to be easy. But you, the youths of Hope for Youth, don't begin for show that this journey is achievable, that we will get to the destination, and that we are willing to set the pace for peace and tranquility in our country. So as we celebrate this third anniversary, I just want to say the state of hope for youths organization is very strong. And it is strong because of youths like you and the things that you do daily in your respective towns and cities and villages that the rest of the world don't see. But we, the directors, coordinators, members, CEO, and supporters, we see what you do every day to help not only the present generation, but to help the future generation to make changes in all you do. And so today, as we celebrate the third anniversary, I will go through some of the amazing things them will not do. And first of all, I'm going to start with the biggest achievement in the history of Hope for Youth, to say that 3 of our youths, Zainab K. Mohammed, Justin Elijah Gauja, Sylvanus Dauda Kagbo, Elias Bizidao, were selected among 50 youths across Sierra Leone from an application pool of 300 to participate in a UNDP-sponsored EU Youth Lab for Peaceful Election. Let's give them a big hand. They represented Hope for Youth well. And on top of that, I'm proud to state that the participants with a team were awarded 200 million leones. And let me repeat back, 200 million leones to promote peace across Sierra Leone. And the leader of that team that got the money from Hope for Youth was Sylvanus Dauda Kagbo Bizidao. You see, when we do something and people believe in it, we reach the goal. Right now, Sylvanus Dauda Kagbo, they represent Hope for Youth, with a team of other youths across the Northwestern region. We win 200 million leones, the equivalent of $10,000, to promote peace across that region. And Hope for Youth is blessed to be part of the recipients of that award. In other areas, in Kenema, under the leadership of Zainab K. Mohammed again, over the last year, they worked tirelessly to ensure that they support the female correctional center at Kenema, to make sure that the female youths then will go prison, who were justly or unjustly incarcerated. They work very hard to help rehabilitate them as youths coming into the society again. Folks, this is a dream. And these are youths doing that. On top of that, Kenema, they visited several schools to talk to the next generation on issues of rape, early marriage, sexual activities, kush, prostitution, gender-based violence, so that they would understand what it means to be a good citizen in Sierra Leone. On top of that, I want to state that the second biggest thing that we did was to partner with Cotton Tree Pharmacy under the leadership of Dr. Fawd Sharif. We coordinate with the female youths of Hope for Youths for employ 9 of the youths across the Bull Government Cost Recovery Pharmacy and the Kenema Government Hospital Cost Recovery Pharmacy. I want to state that these youths of Hope for Youths, female youths, went in with this vision of transformational leadership, and they've all been employed now for over 9 months. These female youths are working very hard in Kenema and in Bo, and I'm proud to say they make Hope for Youth very, very proud and making Cutting Through Pharmacy, a great place to provide services to people across Bull, Kenema, and Freetown. And so I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the youths to thank Dr. Sharif for the amazing work we did in Sierra Leone and the trust and the confidence we put on Hope for Youths by hiring these ladies who have little or no skill sets and make them into leaders in their community. And we are very grateful for changing the lives of youth, female youths who may have gone astray in their respective communities. Let's move to Connaught, under the leadership of Justin Elijah Gowda, who represented Hope for Youth also, as part of the UNDP EU Youth Lab Conference. The team in Connaught doing an amazing job. As you know, they hosted Hope for Youth's second anniversary in Connaught, which was a success. But this year, they continued the work by visiting schools, talking to children about issues affecting society. But above all, they adopted the blind school in Koidu Town to provide support to the residents of that school to improve the quality of their lives. And not only that, the Connaught team went on and they also created a cassava farm where they plant, they don't plant, and they monitor and weed to make a difference for sustainability of food in the country. Let's move to Moyamba, under the leadership of Musa Sawane and Mrs. Henrietta Matthews. Moyamba always is an embodiment of hope. As you all know, we started a cassava farm 3 years ago. We harvested the cassava during this year and produced over 500 packets of gari. And right now, as we speak, on this third anniversary, Moyamba, they produce another set of gari. And this time, it's a larger production because we were able to purchase the greater machine, generator, and other equipment from the previous sales. And this time, we would produce well over 1,000 or probably 2,000 packets of gari. Folks, this is what we call hope for the future. To empower youths to build themselves, and it is happening. One youth at a time, one village at a time, one chiefdom at a time. And we see it happening in Moyamba. Moyamba not only did that, when they harvested the cassava, because they get so many cassava sticks, they distributed the cassava sticks to Cambia, to Tonkolili district, who also expanded and started cassava production. But before I leave Moyamba, let me talk about Harford School for Girls, the embodiment of hope for the future. We established a new club, the Harford Ladies Club. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of Sierra Leone is bright. These ladies are top-notch ladies. I call them ladies because they are ladies. They are doing amazing work, addressing issues with junior girls on sexual intercourse, sexual activities, early marriage, forced marriage, prostitution. These are the issues we need to address with the future generation. And I could tell you, under the leadership of Principal Aisatu Peacock, Juliana Kambe, and leaders like Nana and Miss Benga, I could tell you that the future is bright for Sierra Leone. These Harford ladies are doing an amazing, amazing job. So let's move on to Cambia. But before we move on to Cambia, let's talk about Kukuna. Kukuna gave us our first adopted child in Hope for Youth. That Kukuna out of close in Cambia district, close to the Guinea border, was able to rescue a couple of girls from early marriage and forced marriage, and Hope for Youths adopted one of these beautiful ladies who is now the president of Hope for Youths at the Afford School Ladies Club and doing amazingly well. We hope that as a nation, we could all work together to free girls from forced marriage and early marriages, because that is the talent pool to build diversity. And we know the representation that we have and the embodiment in Nana El Kamara at Afford School for Girls would inspire other girls to seek education over marriage. And I want to thank the coordinator, Papani Fasine Kamara, for the amazing work that he is doing with the youths over at Kokuna, the schools, activities with the community, and we are very grateful that Hope for Youth is doing such an amazing work out there. In Cambia District, I call them the Giants of Cambia, under the leadership of President Aminata Toure, doing an amazing work in building capacity. They adopted an entire village community, the Koya community. And with the inhabitants, they planted cassava, the cassava farm and groundnut. When they harvested the groundnut, they shared it. They gave some to the community people. And Hope for Youth took several bags of those. Do you know what we did to those? We gave those to displaced women, IOM, illegal migration. Those who are coming back from the Middle East, struggling. We gave them 10, 15, 20 cups of groundnut. Say, go plant to start your life. We gave those to the soccer team. Say, go plant. Let's show you what agriculture could do. I want to thank Maria Mabundu, Woman Tinap, for the amazing work she's doing in that front, supporting illegal migration under Hope for Youth. Now let's go to Cambia. As I said, they did this agricultural product with the Koya, and it is ongoing. But on top of that, Cambia is the only chapter with a Hope FC, a Division II football club, making a significant difference, because wherever they go as soccer players, they represent Hope for Youth, and they're making a difference in telling the world that there are ways we could build capacity and encouraging others to come support the youths who have talent in soccer and doing an amazing, amazing work. We are so proud of them. And I cannot talk about the football club without talking about Coach Abbas, who is making a significant difference, and the team manager, Bangua, who's helping the youths to ensure that they not only focus on soccer, but they are also doing things relating to community service, which is the goal of every community, because we have to build capacity, and we build it one youth at a time. And Cambia, that's not all. Cambia has a music industry, the Hope music industry, under the leadership of Sylvanus Dauda Kago, Busy Dow. They've produced amazing songs to support all kinds of issues. Because of the high number of illiteracy, we use music as a means of communication. And Busy Dow and Rasta Core and God Number and our child ambassador S2P and Pastor Lamin and Daddy Zoe, they are all doing an amazing work to ensure that we pass the message. And the theme for election came from Cambia. We go vote, but we not go fet. We go vote, but we not go fet. And that we go vote, we not go fet has so many variations. We have a song from Cambia, a song from McKinney, a song from Freetown by Christopher Tucker, a song from Kenema by Wisdom, a song from Freetown by Squeeze, a song from Bond, a song from South Krish. All over, our artists are doing such an amazing job to preach peace, to preach nonviolence, and to address issues relating to our country. We are so thankful for the prepared youths that God gave us to help change Sierra Leone, to help build Sierra Leone. When adults are giving kush to go kill other youths, We are empowering youths to go talk to other youths. Say, don't kill. Don't follow these wishes of these politicians who want to use you to kill other people. We are working very, very, very hard. And so I want to thank the Cambia Group for the amazing work they're doing, the football team, the music industry, and all those wonderful things that are going on in that area. So now let us talk about Bond. Bond is doing superb, the municipality of Bond, under the leadership of Ibrahim Ba. They've done amazing work with the children. They have concerts, they have shows they've put on. The musicians are doing amazingly well. And recently, they've also embarked on a cassava farm. How many cassava farms do we have up for youth? Bond, Kono, Tonkolili, Moyamba, Cambia District, Kukuna. We are doing great because we have to produce enough food for sustainability. Yes, what we're doing is a token, but we are sending a message to the youths that agriculture makes a difference. And Ibrahim Ba and the amazing youths of Bonn, they're doing such a great job. They're musicians, they are the artists, they're working together to build capacity. Let's move to Bombali. McKinney chapter, the baby, the new chapter that came in. And they came in kicking, screaming, fighting, trying to get to the top. And they've done an amazing, amazing work under the leadership of President Siddiqui Bangura. They've created several videos so that people could understand the issues of the day. They tell stories through music. They've done jogging, campaigning for peace across McKinney District. And recently, somebody who is in New Jersey, United States, heard about the amazing work that the McKinney chapter youths are doing, called me from New Jersey and said, Dr. Bull, I want youths from McKinney to go to my town, Benimbu, back of McKinney, where the youths are fighting each other because of political reasons. And I'm proud to state that on June 10th, with a chartered bus from McKinney, youths from Cambia and McKinney descended into Benimbu as ambassadors of peace, angels of hope, to give peace to a town that is in conflict. It was really an amazing piece. And I want to thank Bull Pan, the comedian from Cambia, who drove from Cambia to come join the McKinney group to go and visit out. We're beginning to build capacity and commingling groups to help save our area. The youths are doing an amazing work. McKinney, they produce songs. They are hosting a big conference of the stakeholders. They bring their lagbade. We need direction. You know, as the Bible says, the child shall lead them. We empower the youths then for lead the adults. And McKinney is doing it. They're setting the pace for peace and unity in McKinney, to encourage all other youths to step away from violence and to do a wonderful job. So to McKinney, all the schools you visited, I could tell you between McKinney, Bond, Kenema, Kono, Cambia, who visited over 100 schools in 1 year. Let me repeat that. Between Bond, Moyamba, Kenema, Kono, Cambia, Kukuna, McKinney, we have visited over 100 schools to talk to school children to understand the value of hope, the value of a peaceful society, the value of good citizenship, the value of loving thy neighbor as thyself. So I want to thank them all. Next, I want to talk about Tonkolili District. That Pastor Lamin Kamara was able to coordinate the establishment of 2 new chapters in Bumbuna and in Tonkolili, Mile 91. And I want to thank the leaders for the amazing work they're doing to take an infant organization and build it up. To President Bangura, President Kuma, and all the wonderful work you're doing. We appreciate it. We recognize it. Yes, Hope for Youth, we don't have resources. But the faith that we have to build capacity is what has kept us in business to date. And now we have been recognized. That's why we are part of a 200 million leones grant to help build the youths of Sierra Leone. And as a result of our youths participating in the youth conference, the Global Youth Organization of Sierra Leone, a 10-year-old organization under the leadership of Musa Khalid Kamara, recognized the efforts of the youths. He was so impressed, he reached out to us. And now we've set up a great partnership with the Global Youth Organization of Sierra Leone, a more established organization, for us to work together to build capacity to help the youths across Sierra Leone. We continue to grow. We grow because of those who support us, and we grow because of the youths who believe in us. And we believe in them and they believe in us. And it is that faith that we both have that is shared that would save Sierra Leone. Peace is the foundation to what we need to do in Sierra Leone. And I want to state that in Mile 91 and in Bumbuna, also we have a cassava farm. Hope for Youth someday will be the biggest producer of Gary in Sierra Leone. I'm beginning to feel it. I'm beginning to see it. And we're going to employ so many people, and we're going to produce enough food for people. But we're going to take it a day at a time. Because we're not going to ask what Sierra Leone has done for us. We're going to ask what we can do for Sierra Leone. And this is what we can do for Sierra Leone as citizens of Sierra Leone. And last but not least, let's come to the Western area. Amazing youths who are doing an amazing work in a very complex metropolitan system. Yes, they don't have the land to plant. Yes, they cannot do a cassava farm. But what can they do? They could talk to other people to build capacity in Sierra Leone. They could talk to other youths in Freetown to change the trajectory from negativity to positivity. And they are doing it. So I want to thank youths like Prince Manny of Tembetown, who is like a national coordinator for Hope for Youth, just like Pastor Lamin was promoted to a national youth coordinator. I want to thank Brian McConte from the Lungi area, who is aligned with the Freetown Western area group, for the amazing work he's doing to build capacity in the Lungi area. I want to thank Eunice Akamara of Kisi, who is coordinating planning activities for Hope for Youth. And from the Regent area, I want to thank Jocelyn Koba for what he's doing in supporting activities to build capacity for Hope for Youth. Folks, this mission, it's on. This mission is going forward. This mission is not looking back. We have all decided to ask ourselves collectively what we can do for Sierra Leone. And we have all decided to come up with the answer is to do something positive for Sierra Leone. So if you're not a member of Hope for Youth, I say join us. If you're not a youth, I say support us. If you have the resources to support any chapter, I say do so. Because to sit and do nothing would allow our country to deteriorate. But to do something would allow our country to change the trajectory. And the only way we could change the trajectory of the disintegration of our beautiful Sierra Leone is to turn the clock into the positive way, to get the youths to believe that they need to go into the right direction. Our youths were not born red, they were not born green. They were born green, white, and blue. So let us focus on nation building and not regional building. Let us focus on national growth and not tribal growth. Let us focus on patriotism and not partisan. Youths of Sierra Leone and members, as we celebrate this third anniversary on Hope for Youth Day, June 14th, I just want you on this day to think about where you would be 25 years from June 14th, 2023. And that means on June 14th, 2048, where would you be? What country do you want to live in? What would you be doing? What do you want the youths of Sierra Leone to be doing? If all the answers, which I hope are positive, I believe it is our collective responsibility to make a difference now, to build the country that was once the Athens of Africa to the new America of Africa. And on this day, to all who listen to this, I say to you, give hope to the youths of Sierra Leone. If you want to make a contribution to support Hope for Youths, by Zelle, by Cash App, by check, go to our website, which is listed below. It's Hope for Youths Sierra Leone. See what we do. Understand how to make a difference. Join us. Give hope to the youths. Don't criticize. Empower. Mamikos is not a solution. Hope with a plan is the solution. God bless you. God bless Hope for Youths. God bless the youths of Hope for Youths. And God bless our beautiful Mama Salon. Mama Salon needs you. Mama Salon is crying for help. Mama Salon wants the youths to be right. Let's do it. Touch the youth. If we all touch one youth in a positive way, we'll have a beautiful country. God bless you all. Thank you for listening.
Transformative leaders, hope for the Youths Sierra Leone. Try and understand, we got better plans for the nation, yeah. That's our ambition. Transform into the youth for tomorrow, yeah. Transformative leaders.
Oh, don't come for with the woman there, with the woman there. Say no to prostitutions.
You know, Mr. Me, a capitan, I go make come. Yeah. Up for Youths Sierra Leone, don't come. See what is done, oh. Yak bad done, yeah. Up for the Youths Sierra Leone.